Advertisements billed the Speedway's construction cost at $50,000. 1938 AAA Eastern champ Duke Nalen graced the cover of the first official program. Many well-known drivers were there. Local hero Buster Warkey, Hank Rogers Sr. Reading's Tommy Hintershitz prepares for the race. Joey Chitwood was brought in from the Midwest following the loss of several Eastern drivers in the '38 season. Future Indy winner Bill Holland is shown with car owner Ralph Malamud. A proud Roy Richwine welcomes the fans to opening day. Despite the threat of rain, they turned out in record numbers to see this modern facility. The pits were right on the track. Racing was sanctioned by the American Automobile Association, which is still known as AAA even today. Johnny Gerber talks things over with Tommy Hintershitz and Mark Light. Announcer Tiny Perry gives the all clear for the start, and they're off. They're already 3 abreast. Buster Warkey takes the 7 on the inside. The lap record of 26.03 was set this day by Joey Chitwood. It would hold till 1947. Popular Eastern driver Mark Light bounces through the turn in his Miller Special. The infield is almost as full as the stands. Joey Chitwood leads the feature parade lap. And the historic first race begins. Some of the drivers get educated the hard way. Otto Stein has the edge of knowing the track. The checkered flag falls, and the Flying Dutchman, Tommy Hintershitz, takes the special honor of the very first feature win. Tommy, what did it mean to you to be the first main event winner at the brand new Williams Grove?
Well, it meant an awful lot to me for a lot of reasons. One thing, it was one of the first tracks to have a good guardrail and so forth, which most of the races that we run at that time was at the fairgrounds, which all of them had inch boards on there. In other words, just to keep the horses in the track. So that if you would get into one of them there fences, well, it was a pretty, well, the chances of you not getting upside down, well, you just, so many times you'd get upside down due to that. And, well, there was a lot of talk at being the track at that time was out of town pretty far, that it might not make a go of it. But boy, how wrong they were.
And go they did, right through the '39 season. Buster Warkey led the June 4th event. The first turn was considered the trickiest, coming from a long straightaway into a tight turn. 1938 Eastern champ Duke Nalen would be the feature winner today. Vic Norman claims victory in the Chrysler Howell 28. Mark Light adds his name to the winners list. There's Mark in the 9. Mike Little failed to qualify due to mechanical problems. Joey Chitwood on the left discusses track conditions with Mark Light. Off the 4th turn they come. Ironically, this horrifying 15th lap accident involved Mark and Joey, who had been leading the feature. The medical crew were on the scene immediately. Both drivers survived, but the damage to the cars was extensive, and they were out of the race. Mike Little, who was running 6th, would take advantage of the restart once the track was cleared. Little, who earlier failed to qualify, repaired his car and was given the okay to run the Consi. Lady Luck smiled on him that day as he won both the Consi and the feature. This exciting racing kept the fans coming back for more. Tommy Hintershitz returns to win another feature. This serious accident earlier in the season had kept him out of action for a few races. The first season would be marred by the death of San Diego driver Lloyd Logan, who was killed during a violent flip in time trials. Ted Horn shows his famous rim riding style as he passes the field on the outside. Amazingly, this aerial shot catches Ted's pass from a bird's eye view. Tough Tony Willman went outmaneuver Ted in the field to take the September 24th win. The first annual sweepstakes trophy race was won by Vic Norman. The winner's purse was $400, amazingly high for the times. Here's an old twist on the laptop. James Earl Way, a leading journalist, reports that Joey Chitwood is the new Eastern AAA champion. As James closes out the 39 season.